Hello YouTube, just wanted to make a quick video about Ratchets tonight. If you've been doing this for a long time, you'll end up with a few Ratchets, and I just wanted to go over a few of the ones that I've picked up over the years. Kind of starting out here, this is kind of my first big half-inch Ratchet. It's been an alright Ratchet. Comparing it to my Snap-on one here, it's nowhere near the quality of the Snap-on, but it did its job for a number of years, and like I said, it still works. I've had it rebuilt probably a half dozen times over the years. I've probably had it about 10 years. But yeah, that kind of goes for what I have for half inch. Kind of move on. I've got a kind of an assortment of quarter-inch stuff. Quarter-inch has kind of been a weird relationship for me. Haven't really found one that I absolutely love. But then again, I don't use my quarter-inch stuff as often, just mainly probably because I didn't have a nice ratchet and I didn't really like it. This right here is probably the newest one, and it's the extra long flex head. Haven't had much opportunity to use it yet, so I don't have a good opinion of it. I do like the tooth design or whatever. It is a nice ratchet that way. So this one I ended up picking up just because I needed a quarter-inch ratchet, and Snap-on guy, that was pretty much what he had on the truck that day, so that's what I bought. This one here came with I bought can't remember if I had to buy the ratchets and I got something else free, or I bought the other stuff and got the ratchets free. I think it was a screwdriver set that I bought, and I was looking for the screwdriver set. And I've liked these soft grip handles. I'm not 100% used to it. Biggest thing on those is I've gotten used to these bent handled ratchets here, and that seems to be my go-to ratchet. But so just kind of finishing off what I had for the quarter-inch ratchets. This is kind of usually my go-to ratchet, and I actually keep this in this little case I have over here of sockets here. It just fits in there nicely, so that's pretty much where that lives, along with this little guy here. Mainly that was kind of the first one just because I needed something stubby, and my original set were those garbage Craftsman ratchets that I don't even have here because I hate them that much. I know a lot of people give them a lot of things saying they're the best ratchets out there, but I hate them. I can't stress it enough how much I hate those ratchets. So moving on, this is just some other ratchets I've accumulated over the years. These two here came with a Mastercraft set of sockets that I've got, and to be honest with you, I actually they seem like a decent quality ratchet. If you're just starting out, it's probably not a bad ratchet to have, especially seeing it came with the set. Usually those big socket sets come with just terrible ratchets, and that one's got a half decent feel to it. This one here is an old school Snap-on ratchet. Trying to remember what the part number is. F710D. Probably won't show up on the camera here, but it was a Canadian made one, and I find the Canadian made stuff doesn't have the date stamps on it, so I can't tell you exactly how old it is, but I'm figuring it's from probably the 70s. But yeah, I had to have it rebuilt, but in comparison with today's ratchets, it sucks. So it just kind of sits in the box and looks pretty. This one here is a Blue Point. I just acquired that one. Someone stole a socket and replaced the socket with that. Had one of those flex head spark plug sockets, but I don't know. I never used this, so I don't know if it was a fair trade. I'm not a big fan of these solid ratchets anymore. I've gotten used to the flex heads, and that's pretty much exclusively what I use now. Just it's more a preference. These three ratchet here are kind of my go-to. The bottom ratchet here is inexpensive Mastercraft one. It's designed for doing tune-ups and goes on sale at Canadian Tire for $15, and it comes with a couple extensions and a full set of spark plug sockets, just the standard ones. And to be honest with you, I really enjoyed this ratchet. I used it every day for 10 years, and like I said, it still holds up. I actually bought another one just so I had a spare, but that's what I started off with before I could afford to buy myself a nice snap-on one, which this one here is what I bought. And I like this ratchet. This is probably one of my most heavily used ratchets now. It's got a nice feel to it, and this is the thing I like about the flex head on these ones, is they kind of have any range of motion on it, and they hold up fairly well. It doesn't, it takes some pretty good force to make it move, so where you put it pretty much stays. So a lot of guys like the locking head ones, but for me, it's just not my thing. And this ratchet here is just kind of one I just picked up recently, and I've actually been very impressed with it. This one's a Tekton ratchet, and just to put it up side by side with the snap-on here, it's a little bit longer, so it gives you a little extra torque, and it probably won't show up on the camera, but it's actually got a little smaller head design here. But I think overall they're about the same, because there's that little bit of a step right there, and if you look on the snap-on, it's a flusher mount. So I think if you got a socket on, you're probably looking at the same overall depth on the heads. But I think I picked this up off of Amazon for $30 Canadian, and the overall feel of the ratchet, it kind of locks in place. It's kind of got the little grooves there to lock the flex, but the feel of the ratcheting teeth is actually quite nice. I think it's probably around a 72 tooth or something like that. I haven't looked up the specs, but for the price, I was very impressed with that ratchet. It's got a little different angle with this bend here, so I'm still kind of getting used to that. Maybe in the future I'll kind of report on how my thoughts are on that still. We'll go back over here. These are some more of my specialty ratchets. This was my original stubby, and it used to be my go-to ratchet. I quite liked it. It's not as precise as a lot of the other ones, but like I said, at the time this is all I had, so it was pretty good. So I've actually it's been replaced with this one here, and it's a 1/4 inch ratchet flex head, but it's got the 3/8 head on it, and that's any of my stubby work. I tend to lean towards this one first now. This is actually probably my favorite ratchet, just because of what it is. I've heard a couple guys talking about getting the extra long handle that I showed you earlier here and putting it on that ratchet, and I may actually entertain that idea eventually. And then this is just a standard 1/4 inch ratchet with a 3/8 head on it as well. This right here is one of your low clearance ratchets, and it came with a set. I actually ended up with a couple of those, but talk with the snap-on dealer, I might trade it for a standard or SAE set. This one right here is just a bit driver. I was doing a lot of work on retrofitting gas meters, and a lot of times I was doing it while they're still in the house, and a lot of times people had built decks and stuff like that didn't allow access for a screwdriver, so I picked this up and allowed me to do quite a few jobs. So I don't know if it's the greatest tool out there, but it allowed me to do a lot of things that normally I wouldn't have been able to do, so it's well paid for itself. And then here is just a few more 3/8 flex head ratchets. For me, flex head's the way to go, just depending on kind of application. I like the feel of these comfort grips. They feel nice in the hand, but sometimes I like the conventional handle. Sometimes you just need a little extra leverage, and you kind of have to add a little bit of persuasion, and just these handles work a little better. You can get a little nicer feel that way. I just wanted to do a quick video of some of the ratchets I've picked up over the years. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, and if you're liking what you see, please subscribe, and I will continue to make videos like this. Thank you very much.